insulted the Yoruba people, your PDP, Yoruba wing, okay, saying they couldn't win elections and so on and so forth. How can any normal person stay in a party with someone like that? And let me tell you, now, I'm very, when it comes to joining issues with people that have cult-like tendencies and have been cultists in the past and so on and so forth, I don't like doing it because I know that such people, their standards are not mine. He spoke about my father. He spoke about my family. Who the hell is his own father? What is his family? I know nothing about him. He is building bridges in River State. I'm talking about physical bridges and structures. Clap for himself, very good. He has 2 more years as governor. Can he stand as I stood for the last 14, 15 years, criticizing governments, risking his life? How many times has he been locked up? He will soon lose his immunity. Let's see what he can do. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been prosecuted by various governments. I've been locked up by various governments, and I stood firm for my principles and what I believe in. Because I changed parties, which is something that virtually every key politician has done over the last years, including Atiku and so on and so forth, including Obasanjo, including so many people, including Buhari himself, including Tinubu. Because I choose to do that, he starts questioning my integrity. He doesn't know the meaning of the word integrity, and neither do most of these people that are talking. The most important thing for me is that I do the right thing, I do it at the right time, and I do it in the right way. And I'm talking about Nigeria now. I'm not talking about 2023. I have no interest whatsoever in 2023. This man spoke about Osun State elections. What does he know about the Southwest? What does he know? We went to election in Osun State under PDP in 2007. We won the election. When I was active, we kept winning elections in Osun State. You know very well I hardly practice politics in Osun State. I haven't been doing it for many, many years. So what is he talking about? I am here in Abuja. I am registering for APC in Abuja. We will have an election in this FCT soon, and you will see the difference that I will make, because I will campaign for morning, day, and night against PDP, against Wike, not just at the local level, but also at the zonal level and also the national level. And it's at that point that I will expose Wike for what and who he really is. He's a tyrant, and he's somebody that has destroyed the PDP, and he's the reason why no less than 3 governors, number of senators, former legislators, and many more are still going to leave the PDP. I'll end with this one on Wike. He is advising Jonathan not to leave, not to go to APC and to stay in PDP. He doesn't know what has been going on behind the scenes. He knows nothing. He only hears his own words. But let me tell you, if people like Jonathan were to ever leave PDP, I didn't say they would, because that's Jonathan's choice, it would be because of people like him. Simply because, what respect did he show Jonathan when Jonathan lost the election in 2015? What caused the loss of PDP in 2019 when they went to the field against the APC and Atiku lost? Was it not the same weekend we're talking about? Complete tyrant. So he is the last person that anybody should take seriously over any issue. I'm not in his cabinet, I'm not from his state, I'm not from his zone, I have nothing to do with him. He should stay in his lane and he should back off. I am not the kind of person you will insult and you'll be left scot-free. I can take it from most people, but not from somebody like that has such baggage. And when he continues to do this, I will respond to him forcefully every point in time, any day, anytime. He may be a sitting governor now. I'm not. I haven't been in public office for 15 or more years, but I'm still firing. And no defection from any party has created the kind of stir that mine has created over the last 2-3 weeks. That should tell him and those that think like him something. If I didn't matter, if I was of no value, why on earth is it creating such a thing? What is paining them so much? Am I his wife? Should I say, if anything, he's my wife. If anything, he should not be paid if I am of no value whatsoever. I've done more for the PDP in terms of credibility. I've done more for the PDP in the past in terms of commitment and loyalty than he can ever do. I sought to build that house, but he has destroyed it, and many more will leave because of him. When you finds
Femi Fani-Kayode blasts Governor Wike, calls him a tyrant and bully. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. In a recent interview, Fani-Kayode accused Wike of being a tyrant who bullies party members. A former People's Democratic Party chieftain, now in the All Progressive Congress, Femi Fani-Kayode has attacked Governor Nyesom Wike. In a recent interview, Fani-Kayode accused Wike of being a tyrant who bullies party members. This is coming after Wike has some weeks ago mocked Fani-Kayode while revealing why they are not friends. According to Wike, he is not friends with Fani-Kayode because it talks so that he can be given something to eat. Reacting, Fani-Kayode spoke to Kali Ibe on AIT, accusing Wike of being a bully, saying he does not know his father. Was it not OBJ who said, Femi Fani-Kayode goes where there is food? Yoruba man, okay. His actions are personal and not a reflection of the Yorubas or anybody. Stomach infrastructure. It is where you went and begged Buhari and APC. No integrity. You that cannot manage your matrimonial home. Fani-Kayode, you are the real tyrant. I beg your pardon. Even your domestic staffs confirmed it, and your several interviews on TV said much about it. You always flare up and want to fight all the time. Do not mind him. That is why he cannot stay with any woman as a wife. You that defected to your new party, that they could not celebrate your defection due to your double standard life. Femi Fani-Kayode, so because you are now dining with APC, Wike does not know his father. In fact, I beg your pardon, I reserve my comment on these shameless politicians. If you have the opportunity, you will do worst. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is uncalled for. Bully is calling another person bully. Shameless. Shameless, oh my goodness. Very shameful. Femi Fani-Kayode is a madman. Oh my goodness, that's too cruel. And the market already. He is making noise to impress President Mohammed so that he will give him an appointment. Femi Fani-Kayode has gone over there to where there's abundance to eat. He is talking carelessly now. Femi Fani-Kayode, Governor Wike is not your level, so stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense that is coming out of your mouths. APC members do not even want you. Shameless man. You that know your father, why can't you tell them how your father betrayed both Awolowo and Yoruba people? Shame on you. Whether you like it or not, you will soon end up in jail. Chief Femi still have the morale to talk. Femi Fani-Kayode is a cursed human being. He's the most stupid. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is so cruel. He's the most confused person I've ever seen in my entire life. What exactly Femi Fani-Kayode is saying is the right word to prescribe Wike. Wike is 100 times better than you betray. All these things are called for. All these things, they are not the problems Nigerians are facing. No, I do not mean to sound offensive, but this particular issue, if this is Nigeria's problem, then we do not have any problem. We do not have any problem. If they have issues, they can settle their issues amicably like men, and stop disturbing the nation with their scores at each other. They should man up and reconcile with each other, or better anyway. There is no enemy or permanent enemy in politics. You would be surprised. Those that are killing themselves over them today, in the next 1 month, they will have a get-together and you see them dancing together. That's just it. I prefer to be with a tyrant than to be with a betrayer and a saboteur, so please keep quiet. Femi Fani-Kayode is a shameless man. He should go and hide his face inside the kitchen cupboard. He talks so that they can give him something to eat. Hungry man. They're always giving you something, my friend. Otherwise, you will still look like a barking dog. Oh my goodness. Femi Kayode is a disgrace to his generation and his unborn generation. He is a threat to APC. The truth they say is always bitter. Fani Kayode in APC is the confirmation of what Wike said about him. It is like Governor Wike's stroke on Femi Fani Kayode's touch. Oh my goodness. Femi Fani Kayode is no match of Governor Wike. I will implore His Excellency not to join issues with a political scavenger like Kayode. They are orators who are thieves and devoid of decent character and integrity. Wike can never be in the same level with his serial traitor. FFK, bury your head in shame. Please, Femi, Wike is not your level at all. Stop talking, you talk too much. Femi, your case is still pending with EFCC despite you joining APC. Let me start by borrowing President Biden's words. Femi Fani Kayode, show the people you serve some decency and good leadership qualities. It is bad enough that you jump ship at the slightest misunderstanding and it does not end at that. You then abuse and use derogatory words against fellow politicians. This can never be the type of leader Nigerians are yearning for. With this characteristic displayed by Femi Fani-Kayode each time, no serious-minded political establishment will attach any importance to you. Come on, man. You certainly need to go back to the drawing board. The problem with Femi Fani-Kayode is that he can abuse anybody who dares to tell him the truth. He hates to hear the truth, which is unfortunate. What a shameless man. But our elder statesman said, it is Femi Fani-Kayode that go about begging for food, that the OBJ said you were a disgrace to the nation called Nigeria. Finally, it is too early to start attacking people. Also, do not attack whom is not your class. In your class. Okay. Femi Fani-Kayode, whether you like it or not, is a great personality in this country. He has enough good career as a politician. Femi Fani-Kayode is uncomparable with Wike in whatever way. Who is Wike and who is his father? Everyone respects Femi Fani-Kayode for his family background. Period. On